acting over the years has become, I don't know. It wasn't what I felt about it. And it stand-up has some shitty people in it, you know. Everything that we do has good and bad people, you know. I couldn't overcome the acting thing after a while. I got a little sick and tired of the director that showed up with the hat with the feather and the Chinese assistant and the tattoo of the bird, and everybody had to see it. I got a little sick of all that fake shit. Like it just got on my nerves after a while. And then the breaking point was 2009 for me while I was shooting a commercial. The director was just obnoxious, man. And he was calling the crew people stupid.
Ooh.
Like one of those guys. I know. Have you ever run into one of those days where the guy thinks he's Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Yeah.
And he's smoking a cigarette and he's just yelling.
Oh yeah.
And asking people, do you know how to read? Like he was one of those guys. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a heavy night. And we were in Long Beach, and there was a commercial for the food chain, not the Carl's Jr.
Okay.
And Carl's Jr. has a cousin, don't they? Hardee's. So it was Hardee's.
How the hell did you know that?
I have a lot of Carl's Jr.
He has a lot of Carl's Jr. So he's got stock in Carl's Jr. I had to go to Long Beach. I went with a great attitude, you know. Who the fuck doesn't have a great attitude? You're about to shoot a national commercial.
Yeah, you're going to make a bunch of money.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I was whistling Dixie. And as soon as I get there, I see this guy, and I could tell. I go, if he's the director, we're in for a long night. Sure enough, he was the director, you know. And I just saw how he was talking to people. He was abusing his own assistant, which really pisses me off right off the bat.
Yeah.
You're going to hire an assistant. You're probably underpaying her. You're telling her she's gonna meet worldly people. You know the line they give those assistants.
Oh yeah.
And now you're treating me like shit in front of people. Holy shit! So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. I went out there. I shook his hand like a man. The other guy, and that's when the drama started. We had to pull up with an SUV onto a car, and the guy was dead, like he was eating a chicken parmesan sandwich. When we went up, he just played like he was dead because he had the sauce all over his shirt.
Okay.
That was it. I pull up and we get out, we look. But they had the car lit inside. So somewhere or another, they disconnected the fucking brakes.
Oh, that'll do it.
So we get out of the car and the fucking RV is going down Long Beach, down the fucking pier. And the guy's like, doesn't anybody know how to put on a brake? I go, I put the brake on and just second time. It happened again, and he made a remark. The third time, he made it. Then the fourth time, he's like, what are you, fucking stupid? And I go, hey, you motherfucker. And I just went off on him. I go, the tech guy even tried it. The brakes are off. Who the fuck are you to call me stupid, you dumb motherfucker? And he fucking ran into his trailer and locked himself in his trailer and said I was fired. Bitch, it's 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Who are you going to call?
Nobody's
the second
fired.
choice?
Yeah.
And everybody was just staying around for like 10 minutes. Like, we don't know what to do. You really hurt his feelings. I'm like, fuck him. And half the staff was like, way to go, man.
Yeah, you
Thank
bet.
you. That guy's a fucking dick. Like, this was the last of the 3 commercials. Like, they had shot like 3 nighttime commercials. The staff was sick of this guy already.
Yeah.
And I went up, a little Japanese girl was outside shaking. She was all scared, like, he doesn't want to see you right now. And I just banged on the door. I go, listen, you got 100 people out here waiting for you to work. Do you want to keep being a pussy all your life, or are you going to keep being a fucking man? This is very easy. We could shoot this, and you could be a man. All right? And he came out, and he's like, nobody's ever spoken to me like that. Well, you watch how you speak to people. You called me stupid, motherfucker. You got the wrong fucking guy. I don't need this job. Let's finish the commercial. He was a little bitch. He shot me out, and they sent me home. That was it. I never took shit from nobody again. I was like, that's it. That's it.
Who was it?
I don't know what his name was. I don't know what his name.
Yeah.
Then there's another dick at CBS, another old guy that thinks he's Johnny fucking director. He's just living on reputation. Last time I worked for him, I had to mention something to him too. An old guy. I don't know what his name is. I know I'm going to get. They even honored him on CBS, and I said something to him. Because I'm in my trailer trying to rest, and I'm hearing Born in the USA, fucking louder than fuck. I go out there, I'm like, what the fuck is this? They're like, the director is good friends with Bruce Springsteen. What do I give a fuck? What do I give a fuck who he's good friends with? Lower the shit. I'm from the good side of Jersey, not the Springsteen side of Jersey. And fucking the director heard it, and he said something to me later on. Show got canceled anyway. What gives a fuck?
What was the show?
The Sklar brothers were on it. It was a CBS show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Sklar brothers were on. It was like a show about, I played a guy at the DMV. Julie, whatever, brought me in to read. And
Yeah.
Julie, I forget what her name is. She has all the comedy shows on CBS.
Oh, yeah. 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 Absolutely.
So she brings me in. I book them from time to time. But that's what got to me. I didn't like the attitude of the directors. I didn't like their attitudes, you know. I don't like when people have that savoir-faire, I went to USC fucking attitude. Listen, stupid. Queen Latifah walked out of the jungle and she's acting, all right? Relax. You ain't that special. Relax with Stanislavski and the Method. You ain't that special. Ice Cube walked out of fucking the jungle over here. Crenshaw. Hasn't he been on Law and Order SVU for 3 years? You don't see him doing Shakespeare at the park. So relax, all right? It's not that much that we need all this fucking drama to act. You know?
When you get a good director, it's
phenomenal. It's magic.
Their attitude permeates everything.
It's magic.
Same thing with like the lead actor.
Yeah,
the actor's
it's
cool.
magic.
Yeah, we were very lucky on Community, but I remember this one guy. He wasn't a director. He was in charge. He was he was like a fill-in guy, and I've rarely done this, but I pulled him into my trailer. And I was just like, what are you doing? What's happening? Explain to me why you're being like this. No, and he was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, just don't do it again and treat people well. And then there won't be a problem. And he's like, you're not firing me? I'm like, no, I will next time. But let's just be cool, all right?
Really?
Yeah. And I was just like smiling at him. And I was just like,
what was he doing now? Because you seem like a nice...
Well, we had this guest director who was brilliant. Who's a very good director, but he's British, and it's not Tristram Shapiro. If Tristram listens to this, but the guy, he was in charge. He wasn't. He was like a guest second AD. So he was because second. Maybe he was. I can't. He was high up on the list of people work, and I can't remember what his position was. But every time the British director would make some suggestion, I hear the guy go. And just see him like roll his eyes, and then I could see other people noticing that, and then I was just like, okay, come into the trailer, let's talk about it. But I didn't scream at him. I just was like, hey,
no.
I treat it as like, do you have a problem? I try to treat it like it's a counseling session. We'll be like, you got something going on? Did he touch you? And whatever it is, and then that gets them to kind of go, oh, I'm so sorry. And then I was like, just don't ever. I didn't go like, don't ever do it again. I'm just like, all right, so we're good. And I was like, just not going to do it again. So we're good. And then hopefully then he was great. He was fine for the rest of the shoot. But yeah, you'd like to work with Mr. Steven Soderbergh, who I got very lucky to because he only does 2 takes.
Really?
And he operates the camera. There's no video village. You'd love it.
Really?
You walk into a room, you're like, oh, there's 4 of us. There's Mr. Soderbergh. That was my first movie like that. And I was like, oh, so there's no camp. There's no group of people all watching 20 different monitors. It's like, no, just me.
I'll tell you what else was different. And I don't mean to sound like a douchebag or nothing. You know where I had one shooting experience that was very good?
Where?
New York. Have you ever shot in New York?
Once.
What did you think?
For the summer. It was called Deliver Us from Evil with Eric Bana. Directed by Scott Derrickson.
And what'd you think? How long were you there for?
3 months. Pretty much. Well, I guess it was like when you add it all up, it was probably a month and a half. But I was like there. And
back and forth.
There was
Did you notice the shoots to be a little different? Like there wasn't that much smoke being blown up your ass? Like there is here. Like I think here, that's what else bothers me. That's why I like doing TV, but I'd rather do a drama if I do TV. I don't like that fucking fake laugh shit.
Yeah,
And I like live audiences. I love taping in front of live audiences. I've shot pilots where they were done in front of live audiences. I love
that.
stuff.
Yes,
I love that stuff. That is great.